She was just standing on the deck enjoying the view, but she was suddenly pushed hard by someone. Then she fell straight into the pool below, but the killer had no intention of letting her go. He closed the roof above the pool, planning to drown the woman completely inside. The weight of her coat kept her from floating up. The woman used all her strength to tear off her coat, but it was too late. The pool had already been fully covered by the roof. At that moment she noticed it was a viewing pool of a guest room. She knocked on the glass desperately, trying to get the attention of the guest inside, and the woman lying on the sofa also noticed her.
Oh my God!
Fortunately, they found her in time. Lola was quickly rescued, but this was not the first strange thing she had encountered. Ever since she boarded this luxury yacht, weird things kept happening one after another. Lola was a star reporter for a newspaper. That day she suddenly received an invitation. As the heiress of the Norwegian shipping company, and had been diagnosed with late-stage leukemia, her husband was building a foundation in her name, and invited the board members to board the luxury yacht, hoping to go to Norway for a fundraising dinner. They hoped Lola would attend as well, to help bring attention to the charity project. Coincidentally, Lola had been researching topics about human nature. This was undoubtedly the best opportunity. The next day Lola took the tender boat, and soon arrived at the luxurious superyacht. But the moment she got on board, she was asked by the butler to take off her shoes, and change into the slippers they prepared. Champagne etiquette was fully arranged. All the attendees were people of high status and influence, which made Lola feel out of place. But fortunately the guests were all polite, even the hostess, and greeted her kindly. Then the sudden appearance of the photographer Morgan took Lola by surprise. It turned out he was also invited to shoot at the event. Having someone she knew made her feel slightly more at ease. At night, Lola changed into the dress she carefully prepared for the dinner. Unfortunately, she ran into Morgan in the hallway. He was chatting up a woman while holding his portfolio. To avoid the awkward scene, Lola panicked and slipped into room 10 next door. At that moment a blonde woman who had just finished showering walked out. She looked at Lola with surprise, then put on her hat and walked back into the bathroom. Realizing how abrupt she was, Lola apologized and hurried out of the room. Little did she know this encounter would be the beginning of all the nightmares. During dinner, Lola was told to meet Mrs. and afterward. She arrived first in Anne's study, then and showed up as promised. Leukemia had taken her long hair, but from her manner and tone, it was clear she was a graceful and intelligent woman. She greatly admired Lola's work, speaking up for the people who needed a voice. But since stopping her medication, Anne's health had been getting worse, and she explained the reason she asked Lola to come. She wanted her help reviewing her speech for the dinner. Only then did Lola learn that and planned to donate all her assets to the foundation. Lola admired Anne's selflessness. Their conversation was pleasant as she was leaving, and invited Lola to continue their discussion tomorrow. But that night, something unexpected happened.